Good news, everybody. It's Wiggles back with another video. And first off, guys, I'll be honest, I just was not feeling it last season, as you could tell from the lack of uploads. Yeah, I was not feeling it. But we're back with the season, whatever, what is this, 4? 5? 4. Back with this season, and of course the newest gun added to the game being the Oden. Now, if you haven't unlocked this gun, just understand one thing. This thing is an absolute terror to be shot with. It does have a few special attachments. Of course, one being, as you can see, we have the Monolithic Suppressor and the Colossal Suppressor. It makes it super funny to look at. I mean, the suppressor is absolutely huge. But other than that, it does have a couple other very unique attachments to this gun. Of course, being the subsonic heavy ammo and the duplex ammo. We're going to jump into the firing range. I'm going to show this bad boy off and just how much stress. Now, there was an update at the time of recording of this video, so it will be interesting to see if they made any adjustments. So here we are in the firing range, and the first thing I'm going to do with show this thing off with no attachments on it. So as you can tell, the mobility on it isn't the greatest. The ADS time is kind of slow. It does bounce a bit. It does have a slow fire rate, but as your eyes aren't deceiving you, that is 57 damage to the chest, 72 to the heads, 48 to the legs and arms. We're going to back it out to 10. As you can tell, still the same. The one downside to this gun is the fact that it only has 20 bullets. The two extended mag A has an extra 5 rounds and B is an extra 10, meaning you get a cap at 30 bullets. And as you can tell, there is a drop off here at about 20 meters, but that's going to change once we start adding some attachments. So now we have the Colossal Suppressor. Of course, we're going to have to inspect it. Just so ridiculous. Now, the Colossal Suppressor does add 40% damage range to it. And as you can tell, nope, still really doesn't do anything. But, as you can tell, it's pretty much all it's kind of a wonky style of recoil on this gun. But because of how hard this thing hits, and the fire rate's pretty slow, so it's not hard to control. But because of how hard this thing hits, you don't need a lot of bullets to put someone down, honestly. I mean, if you hit your shots, it's over. Like, you're gonna literally melt people. Now, there is one unique attachment to this gun that there's actually kind of two, but of course, if I could get there. So I'm actually gonna take this off the muzzle. We're gonna go down to the mag and the subsonic. Now, the reason why this is a very unique attachment is the fact that it's actually silenced ammunition, so it's suppressed. Now, it does drop off the bullet speed, so it's gonna kind of have a little bit of the same style of like the AS Val, depending on the barrel, where how fast between the animation of the shot and how long it takes to actually hit its target, which does make it a little more interesting, but it doesn't really matter. So here it is with the that suppressed ammo, basically. Yep, same at 10. There you go. So it still does exactly the same amount of damage, but as you can tell, there's that slight delay between the shot sound and how long it actually takes to hit the target. Yep. But it is super cool because that means you don't have to run a suppressor with this magazine because of the fact that it's suppressed ammo. So if you don't want to run a suppressor and slow down your ADS time, as you can tell, it's not even with the fast ADS build on this. Yes, it's a lot faster, but like it still feels slowish. And part of that just because it is kind of a heavy gun. Now, this is the one that's going to be actually really interesting, is the Duplex Mag. Okay, well, they put. So as you can tell, the damage drops off significantly. Basically ends up being about the same amount of thing. But it's odd is that it shoots 2 bullets at once. Wait. Yeah, this is the right one. Okay, yeah, you can see it now. So it actually, it doesn't do more damage, which I thought would be, which is kind of dumb. But anyways, because this is the Oden, as you can tell, this thing just is so ridiculously strong, and it is a ton of fun to use. Now, the one thing I will say that is very surprising is just how strong it is in Battle Royale. So in the Battle Royale, you can absolutely shred people, like break their armor at 100 meters within 3 to 4 shots, and then drop somebody within another 2 shots. It is not uncommon to be dropping like teams of people with 1 mag if you hit all your shots. Guys, I'm not going to do any gameplay of it again because nobody really watches, but this is the loadout I do use for Battle Royale because obviously Battle Royale you have much further engagement distances. So I'd like to focus a lot more on accuracy and how far I can reach out, plus running a suppressor. Now, you notice I don't run a mag in the BR mode just because there are extended mods, so I don't have to worry about that as far as an attachment goes. And then, of course, for multiplayer, I do run it a little with ADS time in mind and suppress, so I run the mono with the combat and the attack laser for the ADS time, and then of course with the large mag B, just because I like having extra bullets. And now the thing that might seem a little surprising, because it does have a bit of a vertical, kick because of the way the fire rate is. You would think maybe running like the vertical grip or running an actual an underbarrel grip, but I also noticed that it kind of gets a little wonky with the further down ranges without the BSA, so that's why I run the granulated for better BSA for accuracy. This thing is a ton of fun. Now, there is a glitch with it right now, so if you're like me and you already finished it, it won't give you Damascus yet, and it's very, very annoying. I have got everything done, it just won't give it to me, so I think there's just a glitch with it. But guys, until next time, remember, shoot first, shoot last, win those gunfights. Latest!